good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this amazing stream from. Today is on a Tuesday night. I'm still here. I'm still celebrating our achievement. I'm still very happy. How about you? How have you been? Yeah. So like always, my name is Ino Mark29. If kindly support this stream by subscribing. I think we are having an issue. Hello Maja. How are you, bro? Yeah, welcome home, Maja. How have you been? Yeah, so we began the stream a minute ago. Yeah, all right, Maja. So Maja, like always, bro, I have my 5 fire questions. Are you ready for them? Yeah, I'm Inomark coming to you live from Kenya, a country in the east of Africa. So the first question is, nice one, Maja. What is the last thing you bought online? What is the first thing you bought online? Hello, Karen. You're saying hi. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing great, Karen. How about you? Yeah, I did watch some of your. Yeah, man. Today seems like the internet, the Wi-Fi is not on our side. Yeah, today seems like it's not a good day for us. I can also see the lag, but I apologize for that. You bought a doll. Come on, bro. Whose was it? Like, was it a gift for somebody? All YT. Hello too. And Roblox. Huh? Robux. I'm doing great. All YT 5. Yeah, how about you? So the second question is also kindly, guys, if you're joining us for the first time, we are playing a quiz game, which we normally do like every night. So the first question on the game is, I want to pin the questions so that it can also be easy for each and every person to see them. Nguyet Farm. Hello Nguyet, how are you? All YT, you're asking where are you from, bro? Yeah, I come from Kenya. It's a country in the east of Africa. And then Maja is saying, if you took the doll you bought. All YT, you're asking, can you give me a gift? Oh, unfortunately I cannot. All YT. Yeah. Currently I have zero shillings in my account. And then Guyet Farm, you're saying hello, and then you're telling me to sleep. All right, Maja. All right. So kindly like the stream. If this is your first time here, give me a thumbs up, and then do not forget to subscribe. Yeah, kindly subscribe. And so double tap your phone, your screen to. And then, so the first question is, what is the last thing you bought online? That is the first question. The second question, the first question, I repeat, what is the first thing you bought online? The second question is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Describe your mood only using punctuation marks. The third question is, Windows or Mac? Windows or Mac? The fourth question is, what is the last video you watched before this stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then lastly, last but not least, Who is your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? Maja, you saying hi, and then LYT you saying Ali. It's Ali, not all. Ali Y you saying nice, and then Maja you saying me too. Alright. So Karen you saying one day things will change. Amen to that. How are you? How have you been, Karen? Since we were here last night. How have you been since then? Ali, hello again. Maja, you saying you're so excited. Comedy. Okay, do not understand what you are talking about, Maja. Anyway, so I want to pin the question so that it can be easier for each and every person to see them. Karen, you saying a life lesson channel is the last video watched. All right. So the first question is, what is the last thing you bought online? That is question number one. Like, what is the last thing you bought online? Yeah, like the last thing you bought online. Yeah, sorry for the lag, sorry for that. That is the first question. Oh, Maja, you want me to answer, like to give my answers? Okay, I'll do it. First, allow me to finish typing the questions, and then I'll answer. I'll give my answers. And the second one, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Describe your mood using. Oh, Maja, you saying I'm so excited. Answer number two. Oh, number two, describe your mood using punctuation marks. All right. And then Karen, you saying, what is the last thing you bought online? You're saying toys. All right. Yeah. The third question is, I'm not sure whether what's really happening. My thing here is frozen. Anyway, the third question is Windows or Mac? Like, which one are you a fan of, or which one are you going with? Windows or Mac? Maja, you saying number three, Windows or Mac? You saying no, bro. Like between Windows and Mac. Like Windows is a software for computers, and then Mac is also for the MacBook. Like they're computers, in short. So which one do you choose? Mac, iMac, MacBook, or Windows? Yeah. Oh my. Rex is supposed to be Rex. I think we have an issue with our internet. So Rex, you're supposed to be a mod. How come? And I think there's some issue here with the internet. Kindly. Yeah. I do not understand what's happening. So I'll wait for so Rex bro, if you are hearing me, yeah. Your chats are not coming. Alright, so number 4, question 4 for Maja is, what is the last video you watched before the stream? You're saying answer Cash and Nico Crew. Alright. Oh, there's no lag. Yeah, then my things here have frozen. I have no idea why. Yeah, but I'll work on the equations, like I'll pin them later on as soon as this thing here gets okay. Alright. Ninja XBM, you're saying hi, hello to Ninja, welcome home. And then the last question is, who is your favorite creator besides me? Who's your favorite creator besides me? Maja, you're saying I've waited for your stream for the whole day. Alright, bro. I'm humbled. Yeah? I'm humbled for that, bro. That means a lot to me. So, Maja is saying Cash and Nico Crew is your favorite creator. Amazing. Hello Ninja XBM, how are you? Yeah, the time is 8:11, that is PM, East African time, and the stream is supposed to last for 2 good hours. Yeah, 2 good hours. Yeah, although today I'm not that 100% okay. Yeah, I have some issues with with my body, but work has to be done. Yeah, today in the morning actually never did a stream. I woke up at 4 a.m. and then my body told me no, go back to bed. So I had to listen to my body. And then Ninja, you saying OMG, the same thing. I'm not following. Anyway, meanwhile, as we are waiting for to pin the questions, thank you. All right, Maja, no problem. Yeah, thank you as well, Ninja. You're saying hope you get better. I appreciate. So the first question is on the game. Now let's put my health aside. Yeah, the first question is, what is the last thing you bought online? That is for maybe if you've not played the game, now you can play this. But for those who've already played, Maja, thank you very much. I think Karen tried, but she got somewhere, she disappeared. But I hope everything is fine. So for those who've not played, the first question is, what is the last thing you bought online? No, Maja, you already played, so there's no need to repeat. Yeah, thank you so much, bro. I even applauded you. Thank you for the good work, Maja. The first question is, what is the last thing you bought online? The second question is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Yeah, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. That is the second question. The third question is, Windows or Mac? Windows or Mac? Ninja, your mood. Describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Your mood is bouncy, like a football. Alright, Ninja. The third question is, Windows or Mac? The fourth question is, what is the last video you watched before this stream? what is the last video you watched before this stream? And then lastly, number 5, last but not least, who is your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? Maja is saying thanks. Aisho Junior is saying hi bro. Hello to Aisho, how are you? I guess your name suggests that Aisha, you also stream, right? And then Ninja you're saying Windows or Mac? You're saying Windows. Nice one. Oh, what is the last thing you bought online? My bad. Yeah, also, okay, kindly, when you play the game, if your answer is for number 1, the first question, kindly put 1 and then your answer after that. If it's for number 2, put 2 and then your answer after that. Also, kindly, if this is your first time here, kindly subscribe, like, yeah, you can also donate. We have the donation button here. Yeah, you can donate if you wish to. Yeah, you can bless me, that is. All right, and then 4, what is the last video you watched before this stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then lastly, last but not least, who is your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? So Ninja, yeah, Ninja, you said the last thing you bought online was a ball. All right. Thank you, Maja, for like telling me that or making me aware of that. And then Ninja, you also saying Cash and Nico. You see, when you answer randomly, I'll not know that this answer is for this question. But since I saw it in Maja's side, I guess this is for question 4, or like, what is the last video you watched before this stream? Thank you. Ninja, you're saying okay, nice one. Rex bro, welcome back. You did try to send some chats and then they never came. I have no idea why. You're saying, yo, I'm stopping by real quick to say congrats. I sent a few gifts. There are more where that came from too. I had to get back to work. See you soon. Thank you very much for the gift, bro. I really appreciate, Rex. Be blessed, and we wish you the best. Hope to see you soon. There's our friend from our friend Rafe wants to meet you. Maybe when you find time, kindly come by. Maybe he's not here right now, but when you find time, kindly come by. He wants to say hello to you. Yeah. All right. Thank you, bro. I wish you the best. Thank you for the gifts as well. And then Ninja is saying, for what is the last video you watched before the stream? You're saying you and Cash and Nico. Oh, thank you very much, Ninja. I really appreciate so much. Yeah, I think today our internet is really Maja, you asking where's Karen? I believe she'll be back. Yeah, let's hope so. Rafe is actually working. Yeah, he said that he had to stop by real quick, say hello, and then go back to work. Yeah, he is busy, but I'm very grateful. He stopped by and also sent some gifts. Thank you very much, Rafe. Yeah, I hope she'll be back, Karen. Right. So, friend, what I was doing is I want to pin the questions. It has been 20 minutes since we began the stream, so that means we have like 1 hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, thank you very much as well, Ninja, yeah, for taking part in our game. We really appreciate that. All right, Maja, you're saying you need to get your power bank. Oh, your phone is almost going off. Oh, Ninja. Ninja, you're asking, wait, do you also live in Kenya? Yeah, bro. I live in Kenya. Yeah, I live in Kenya. Same as Maja. Yeah, we come from the same country. He's saying me too. Do you guys have a blackout or what's happening? Yeah. Yeah, you see nowadays blackouts are really are very common in Kenya. Just chilling and poop, blackout, boom, blackout. Yeah, so you never know like what time you'll experience one. They've been really oh my god, I'm really happy to see you, Christina. How are you, Christina? You saying, hey my friend, how are you? It's been a long time. Yeah, Christina. Yeah, Christina, nowadays do you normally live stream? Like, I've not come across your streams of late. Yeah, but I'm doing great, Christina. How about you? How have you been? Yeah, it's been really long. Yeah, so we're playing a game, like always, game night. The first question on the game is, what is the last thing you bought online? What is the first thing you bought online? The second question on the game is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Describe your mood only using punctuation marks. The third question is Windows or Mac. Yeah, Windows or Mac. The fourth question on the game is, what is the last video you watched before this stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then lastly, the last question on the game is, who's your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides Inomac 29? Ninja, you also come from Kenya, right? Where do you come from, Ninja? Yeah, we also had Karen, but I think maybe she's left. So we were three Kenyans. If Ninja, you also Kenyan, that makes us 4. It's rare actually to have 4 Kenyans on the stream. Like, it's rare. Trust you me. Yeah, thank you very much for the gifts. I believe they came from Rex. Yeah, so friend, the thing is, we've been around for the last 24 minutes since the stream began. So Maja, you're saying this piki rides are annoying. They have ambulance sounds. Yeah. Welcome to Kenya, brother. Maja, welcome to Kenya. Ninja, Ninja, you come from Kenya, so we have 4 Kenyans, but one has left. Yeah, anyway, yeah, thank you very much, guys. It really means a lot to actually, you see, there are times that I normally do streams and then there's nobody watching me from Kenya, and I'm like, oh my god, what did I do to my countrymen and women? Yeah, like nobody watches my streams. Yeah, so I really appreciate when I see you guys around. It means a lot to me. Be blessed. Also, friend, if you're coming across this stream for the first time, we are playing a game. Kindly subscribe, like, double tap your screen, and then comment. Yeah, we are playing a game. The game is about questions. Yeah, if you're new, kindly, before even I read the questions for the game, kindly subscribe, double tap your screen. Yeah, you can also gift me. Yeah, you can gift me. So the first question on the game is, what is the last thing you bought online? What is the last thing you bought online? That is question one. The first question on the game. The second question on the game is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Describe your mood only using punctuation marks. The third question is, Windows or Mac? Yeah, Windows or Mac? The fourth question is excuse me, what is the last video you watched before this stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then finally, the last question is, who's your favorite creator besides me? Who's your favorite creator besides me? Thank you very much, Christina. Yeah, I accept your gift. Be blessed. I'm honored for the gift, Christina. Thank you. Be blessed. And then, yeah. So, friend, those are our 5 questions on the game. Yeah. Maja, you're saying I'll be here for you. Thank you very much. And then you're saying Karen might be back. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess she'll be back. She probably went to maybe eat. You see, right now it's 8:28 p.m. She maybe went to eat, went to cook. Yeah, you see, this is at 8 is at the time that most people normally eat here in Kenya. Some eat at 7. No, there are some people that eat at 6. Yeah, like immediately it gets to 7. Thank you very much, Christina. I appreciate you've sent me another gift. Be blessed. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Wow. Yeah, amazing, Christina. Yeah, be blessed for blessing me. I appreciate so much. Yeah, so friend, like I said, here in Kenya, we have people who normally eat at 7. So when it gets to, I don't know, they eat at 8. So when it gets to 7, they go to bed. I'm saying that because my grandmother is among them. She told me that she normally cooks as early as 6 p.m. So by 7, she's already done with eating and she's gone to bed. And then we have people who eat at 7 sharp, maybe around 7:30. Maybe by 8 they'll be in bed. And then we have people who eat at 8, or maybe 8:30. And then by 9 they will probably be in bed. We have people who eat at. So if you happen to live in the city, for example, when I was living in the city a few years ago, like 2 years ago, I used to eat at 8 p.m. yeah. And then but now my problem was like after eating at 8, I'd go to bed to sleep at around 11 p.m. or maybe at times midnight. I really used to struggle with that. Like I eat very early so that I go to bed early and then I wake up very early the following morning. But that never used to happen. Anyway, yeah, that is life. Oh, Ninja, you're saying I'm sorry, I need to go. Ninja, I appreciate your support, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate so much, and I wish you the best. Yeah. So maybe next time, I mean, I hope to see you next time in our next stream, Ninja. So thank you very much for the support. Be blessed, Ninja, and I wish you a blessed night. If probably you'll sleep before, yeah. Maja is saying I back. Okay, Maja, welcome back. Bye, true Ninja. Thank you. I appreciate so much. Maja, you're asking what is your profile picture? Okay, let me check. Yeah, I cannot really see clearly, Maja, but I think you've changed. Yeah, from the previous one. Yeah, I thought so. So what did you change to? Is that your photo? Yeah, did you change to your photo, Maja? You're saying, but it's not going away. It has changed, trust you me, Maja. Yeah, I've seen the changes. Yeah, I've seen the changes, Maja. So Maja, about last night, at what time did you sleep, bro? Yeah, I've seen the changes. Alright, so friend, we are playing a game. It's a question game. And the first question is, it's a quiz game. What is the last thing you bought online? What is the last thing you bought online? And the second question is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Describe your mood only using punctuation marks. And then the third question is Windows or Mac? Windows or Mac? The fourth question is, what is the last video you watched before the stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then finally, question 5, who is your favorite creator besides me? I think Maja, you wanted me to answer the questions like from my side. So Maja, my first answer is, what is the last thing you bought online? The last thing I bought online, it was a TV. Yeah, back in 2024, I bought a TV. Yeah, from a certain online company or shop back in 2024. And then the second, no, actually, no, not a TV. I think this year when I wanted to really do vlogging, like serious vlogging, I bought a camera. Yeah, I bought a certain camera which was a waste of money, bro. Yeah, I saved and saved and saved, and then I bought a camera, and unfortunately the camera that I bought couldn't even take clear photos, couldn't even take clear videos. So like I just wasted a few thousands of shillings. But anyway, it is what it is. I learned my lesson. And then life goes on. So describe your mood using punctuation marks. Yeah. Okay, I'll skip that for now. The third question is Windows or Mac? Okay, right now currently I'm using Windows. Yeah, I think I've never used Mac, so I think it might be a little complicated, but I've never tried it. Yeah, thank you very much for those who've gifted me. I really appreciate so much. Be blessed. I've seen your gifts. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And then for what is the last video you watched before this stream? The last video that I watched before this stream was about there's a certain YouTuber from Nigeria. I've forgotten her name. So her YouTube channel was monetized, I believe, a few months ago, or maybe weeks. I'm not really sure. I never got to like listen the whole video. So unfortunately, recently it was demonetized. Yeah, I can understand what she's going through, although I've never gone through that. But building a YouTube channel to a place whereby it's monetized is not a joke, guys. Yeah, it's not easy. And then all of a sudden you get an email saying your YouTube channel has been demonetized. I understand. Anyway, the last question. On to the last question. What is your favorite creator besides me? I cannot really answer this. Yeah. Okay, who's my favorite creator besides me? I'd say Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is my favorite creator. Anyway, friend. Hello, my friend Anshu. You're asking, what's your surname? Oh, my surname, bro, is Makori. Yeah, it's Makori. Welcome, bro. Welcome home, Anshu. How have you been? And then Maja is saying, sorry, bro, my Wi-Fi cooked. Sorry for that, Maja. Your Wi-Fi cooked this picture. Maja, come on. Why are you lying, bro? How can your Wi-Fi cook a picture? Anshu, you're saying you're good, amazing. So Anshu, bro, I'm experiencing some issues here with my laptop. I'm trying to type the questions, the game, but I'm running into a few challenges. Anyway, bro, if you're still around, I can read the game for you or the questions for you. That is if you give me a green light. Amazing. So friend, we've been around for the last 40 minutes. Yeah. and we are still here, still creating memories, good memories, amazing memories. Yeah, all right. So I'm actually new to this what do we call it, monetization on YouTube. So there's a certain small thing that is below my screen here. When I click it, it tells me that start a live goal, super chat goal, connect with the audience through highlighted messages. And then the second one is gift goal, encourage your audience to express themselves with digital gifts. Yeah, can somebody tell me what are digital gifts? All right, anyway, amazing. So it's been 42 minutes since we began our stream. So friend, that being said, the stream today began at exactly 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So it's 8:42 p.m. East African time. Today I was on time. Yeah, there are days that I'm normally late for a few minutes. So today I told myself, like, you're always late, be on time today. Yeah, it's about discipline. Ninja, hello, you saying I'm back. Welcome back, Ninja. So Ninja, I have a friend here known as Maja. I think you've seen her. You've met him. So Maja is telling me that he's changed his picture on his profile, and then he's telling me that it was cooked by the Wi-Fi. Do you buy that? Like, how can a Wi-Fi cook your picture? Yeah, or maybe you understand what he's saying. Personally, I don't. So Ninja, bro. Ninja, what have you taken for supper? Yeah? What have you taken for dinner, Ninja? (8:44 p.m.) Yeah, for the people living in the east of Africa. Alright, Ninja, you saying you've taken Mokimo. Amazing. So I guess Ninja, you come from you see, Mokimo is normally taken is the dish for the people from Central Kenya. Yeah, I believe you come from Central, right? Hello, Tessie. How have you been? Welcome, Tessie. Welcome home. Yeah, I'm sure probably Ninja is like, which home is Inomak talking about? Yeah, bro, we normally call the the stream our home. So this is our home. It's home for everybody. Everybody. Ninja, you saying Kikuyu. Alright. Central, right? Central Kenya. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Karen, Maja was asking about you. Welcome back again, Karen. Yeah, she's saying people from the mountain. So what I have never really understood, Karen, is Nakuru among the mountain? Do they count it like among the counties from the mountain, or maybe it's counted in the Rift Valley? Like how is it? Kindly tell me. I normally ask myself that question, and then I've never really gotten the answer or somebody to tell me. Ninja, you saying yes, and then Tessie, you saying good evening, sir. Good evening to Tessie. Yeah. Okay, Tessie, your first question was, how are you feeling? Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really fine, Tessie, but that is not an issue. Yeah. I'm a man. You see, whenever a man is sick or maybe unwell, we normally do not say it. But unfortunately, I said it. Anyway, Tessie, what about you? How have you been? How are you feeling? Oh, Ninja, you're saying, Maja, you're here. All right. So Ninja, you're saying, I have no idea, I live in Nairobi. All right. Nice one. That is the capital city of Kenya. So Maja, you're saying you've come. Welcome, Maja. And then Karen, you're saying it's a Rift Valley. All right. Now I know. And then Maja, you're saying you're in Murang'a County. And then so Anders fasting. Yeah, I get your joke, bro. You're saying you're tickling your brother's toes until your mom told you to stop and wait until he was born. Wow. Ha ha ha. Hello, Anders. How are you, brother? Stacy, you're saying I'm feeling good. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Stacy. I'm good. Welcome home, Stacy. Stacy, you see, we normally have a section here, like it's a game night. If you're still around, I normally ask the questions and then you answer. So Stacy, they're not hard questions. They're very easy questions. So if you have time, that is. Yeah, it's not like a must you answer them. If you get time, I have questions for you. Game night. Yeah, also Karen, you went before we finished the questions. And then also Karen, you're saying, but men are humans too. No, Karen, we're not supposed to. Like we're not supposed to share our, how do we call them? Our problems. Yeah, we're supposed to keep them to ourselves. Yeah, so we're normally, it's like we're programmed to stay strong. Yeah, because if obviously, Karen, let's be honest here. If a man begins to like tell you his problems every day, every now and again, won't you be like bored with the man? Yeah. And then Maja, you're saying happy. Okay, Maja. Maja, stop spamming, bro. Yeah, we don't allow that. So the first question is, friend, what is the last thing you bought online? What is the first thing you bought online? The second question is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Personally, I do not know how to describe this, to be honest. So describe your mood only using punctuation marks. That is the second question. The third question is, Windows or Mac? Windows or Mac? The fourth question is, what is the last video you watched before this stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then lastly, who is your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? So those are our 5 hot questions. And then Karen, you're saying I just try to listen to him, but with time, Karen, I'm really sure about this. With time, you'll get bored. Like, why can't him like be strong like other men? Yeah. And then so Maja is asking, are all of us Kenyans? Yeah, actually Ninja is Kenyan, Maja Kenyan, you, that is me Kenyan, Karen Kenyan. So Ninja, you saying more questions, please. The same as Maja. And then Karen, you saying I'm my biggest fan. Amazing, amazing. All right. So for those who've requested for more questions, here they are. What is the weirdest food combination you secretly enjoy? This is for those who've requested, Maja and Ninja. What is the weirdest food combination you secretly enjoy? Karen, you said you're your biggest fan. All right. Amazing, amazing. So Karen, today morning I saw you doing a live stream, and then I joined, and then I said hello. Nobody was there. Where did you go to? So Karen is saying, I'll give him solutions to his problems. No, you cannot. Yeah? You cannot, Karen. You see, our problems, like women, our problems are really big. Yeah? So if you say you'll solve my problem, it will be a burden for you. Trust you me. A heavy burden than you can manage. Heavier than you can manage. And then Ninja, you're saying we talked about weird things and I still what is Maja talking about? Maja, the question was not Maja but Ninja. Ninja, the question was, what's the weirdest food combination you secretly enjoy? I do not understand what you mean by one. You talked about weird things and are you talking about the conversation I was having with Karen? You're saying you listen and you don't judge. Alright, so Karen, I was asking, like, I did comment on your live stream today morning and then they have no reply. So you're saying I went to do something outside, right? And then Maja, you're saying onions, tomatoes and Royco cube. fry and eat with bread, ugali or rice. I'm not judging, bro. I'm not judging. I wish I could. Alright. So Karen, you're saying, what is the weirdest food? What is the weird food combination you secretly enjoy? Karen, you're saying indomie and bread or ugali. Alright. No judging. Alright. Come on, bro. Ninja. Porridge and milk. Oh yeah. I think I've seen that. I've seen that, Ninja. My bad. I've seen that. And then the other question is, yeah, Maja, I can see you saying indomie. Yeah, Maja, we said no judging. Yeah. So the second question is, if you got the free flights for 1 year, where's the first place you'd go? If you got free flights for 1 whole year, where is the first place you'd go? Hello, Mariam. Welcome home. How have you been? Maja is saying your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi is letting you down. Sorry for that, bro. Yeah, Mariam, she's back. Welcome back, Mariam. Ninja is saying if you got free flights for 1 year, the first place you'd go is USA. Amazing. Karen is saying Bali. Nice one. Yeah, welcome home. Mariam is asking, where is my home? Here is your home, Mariam. And Ninja is saying United States of America. Yeah, bro. Maja, you saying Texas in America. And then Mariam is saying hi, Destiny. Yeah, this is your home, Mariam. Welcome home. I think the hi from Maja is for you, Mariam. Alright, so before we continue with the second questions, I want to go back and since Mariam has joined us right now, I want to go back and ask her today's questions, and then later on we'll bring her now to where we are. Yeah, sorry for your Wi-Fi, Maja. So Mariam, the first question is, what is the last thing you bought online? What is the last thing you bought online, Mariam? And then the second question is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. For me, I couldn't answer that question because I have no idea how to describe it. So the second question is, describe your mood using punctuation marks. And then the third question is, Windows or Mac? Windows or Mac? The fourth question is, what is the last video you watched before the stream? This stream. What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then finally, Mariam, if you're still around, what is your favorite creator? Who is your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? And then going back to to continue the way we left for Mariam, for Ninja, Karen and Maja. Yeah, I can see Maja has with this Wi-Fi. Ninja, you're saying California. You'd go to California. And then, oh, Mariam, you're asking, so where is the bed? Because you're sleepy. Actually, the bed is right there. You see there? Yeah, that is the bed, Mariam. There it is, in that corner. Maja has issues with this Wi-Fi. Yeah, bro. Okay, friend, it has been an hour and a minute since we began the stream. And then Mariam is saying the last video before the stream was a video of the Egyptian national team's goals in the World Cup. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, Mariam. And then Maja, Karen, and Ninja. On to our third question. So the question is, what's one thing everyone pretends to understand but you actually don't? Yeah? What's one thing everyone pretends to understand but you actually don't? Alright, so for Mariam. So Maja is saying acha niende. What's up, bro? Mbona unaenda? So what's your favorite creator besides me? Sorry for that. So Mariam is saying there's a funny Iraqi content creator whose videos about Arab countries I love. Alright. Okay, Mariam, and then there are other questions like, what is the last thing you bought online? You're not an online shopper. Yeah, do you normally shop online? So Maja, I think Maja, you've scared Ninja and Karen. I have no idea why. Yeah, also friend, kindly, if you're joining us for the first time, this is Game Night. My name is Ino Mark29. I'm coming to you live from Kenya, a country in the east of Africa, and we are doing what we call a game night. Yeah, we normally do this every night and every morning, but we call it game night. Anyway, so the first question is, what is the last thing you bought online? What is the last thing you bought online? The second question is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Describe your mood only using punctuation marks. The third question is, Windows or Mac? Yeah, are you a Windows person or a Mac person? We have iMac, we have MacBook. So where do you fall, Windows or Mac? And then the fourth question is, what is the last video you watched before this stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then the last question is, who's your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? Karen, you're saying I'm listening. Alright, Karen. So the question is, what's one thing everybody pretends or everyone pretends to understand that you actually don't? Yeah, one thing that everybody pretends to understand but you don't. Mariam is saying you don't understand the last question. Who is your favorite creator besides me? Like, apart from my streams or my videos, Mariam, whose videos do you watch? I think the last question. Okay, yeah. So Mariam, the last question is, like, apart from my videos or my streams, who else do you normally watch? And then you're saying, let me reply to the coach because I have training tomorrow. I'll be back in a few. All right, Mariam. All right, so I think Karen, your chat has been hidden by YouTube. So your question remain, you're saying like, how grown man dates a minor. That is like, what's one thing everybody pretends to understand, but actually you actually don't. Yeah, understand. I do not want to repeat it because YouTube hid it. Yeah, but I've got your comment. So Maja, you're saying fish. Like, what's one thing everyone pretends to understand, but you actually don't? So you saying fish. Oh my, Maja, I think Maja is supposed to be asleep right now. Yeah. So you don't understand a fish. All right. It's not school day. All right. So when are you opening, Maja? Welcome back, Mariam. Maja, when are you opening school? You saying the 27th of, I believe, this month. Yeah, all right. Nice one. Mariam is saying, I told you that the Iraqi person is the one whose content I watch. All right. And then Mariam is asking, how old are you guys? Yeah, let's begin from Maja. Maja, tell us your age, bro. Mariam wants to learn your age. Okay, let me be the first. My age is 31. I turned 31 this June this year. Also, Mariam, tell us your age. Now that the question is from you. I've forgotten, to be honest, Mariam. Kindly remind me. So Maja, you're saying my birthday is coming 20th of August. Happy advance birthday, Maja. I wish you the best. We hope you achieve your dreams. Euro African is saying, is it normal in your country for one man to open the chocolate box of another man, even if they are not currently by the jail? No, it's not normal, bro. Yeah? If that happened to you, it's not normal. So if that happened to you, yeah, I know how tough it is. Yeah, it's not normal, actually, not. Yeah. It is unacceptable. Euro-African. Maja, you're saying I'll be 9. Alright. Oh, Mariam, you're saying you're the same age as my brother. Is 31. Alright. So why are you like OMG Holy Maja? Don't tell me you understood what Euro-African wrote. And then Amu. So Amu, you're saying among love, yes, let me know. Hello Amu, how are you? So Amu is 22. And then we have Euro-African, you're saying is good. You must never allow a man to open a chocolate box. Chocolate box is a soap place. Alright, Euro-African. Where do you come from, Euro-African? And then Karen is saying you saw the new YouTube update. Yeah, Karen, actually, it's scary. It's scary. Yeah. I think personally, Karen, I think I told you like how long it has taken me to be monetized. Although I'm not really fully monetized, I still have some way to go, but it has taken quite some time. So you can imagine that since was it February or March? I think it was March, April, May, June, July, August. Those are 6 months. Yeah. So imagine I've gone for 6 months and I've not yet hit 4,000 watch hours. So imagine somebody hitting 8,000 watch hours. Remember that you're supposed to like get that in a year. Yeah. So imagine hitting 8,000 watch hours. Yeah, it won't be easy, to be honest. Maja, you're saying if not, alright. So Euro-African, you're saying you must go where it is sweet. Maja, just real life. And then Mariam is saying, guess my age and you are supposed to know. Your age, Mariam. Mariam, I think you are 20 years old. Yeah, that is my guess. If not 20, probably now you've turned 21. And then Euro-African is saying me. You're saying me, I'm original from Ghana, but now I'm doing Uber and CRIM by England. You live in England. Alright, bro, you're African. Thank you very much. I hope, brother, you'll not leave before you subscribe. Kindly. I'll be honored. Yeah, I do not think we've ever had someone like join our stream from, like someone from Ghana. Yeah, so but it's unfortunately you're not in Ghana. But thank you very much, my Ghanaian brother. You're asking by what country you are staying. So Euro-African, I come from a country known as Kenya. Yeah, Kenya in the east of Africa. Karen is saying not the scary one, the best one. I think I've forgotten what we were talking about, Karen. Maybe I'm reading the chats very slow. Maja is saying hyena, then Kenya. What did an hyena do? Ashish, bro, how are you? Welcome back. He's saying hello, Mark. How are you today? I'm doing great, brother. Yeah, welcome. It's been a while, Ashish. How have you been? Yeah, finally bro. Yesterday we were celebrating, the channel got monetized. Yeah, and then we have a Slayer player. You saying hello friend, hello to Slayer player, welcome home. Yeah, this stream is normally our home. Mariam, you're saying no, I'm younger than that. Oh my god, why did I forget? Then you have to be 19. Mariam, you have to be 19. And then no, I do not want to read what Maji is writing. Oh yeah, there are questions, bro. Sorry for that, Ashish. We have questions here. The first question, bro, is what is the last thing you bought online? That is the first question, Ashish. What is the last thing you bought online? The second question is describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Yeah, also friend, kindly, if you're joining us for the first time, kindly like the stream, comment. Yeah, you can also gift me. Now the gift feature is open. The third question is Windows or Mac? Yeah, which one are you going with? Windows or Mac? The fourth question is what is the last video you watched before this stream? Yeah, what is the last video you watched before this stream? And then the last question is who is your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? Yeah, Mariam, you're saying I'm from North Africa. Yeah, to be specific, Egypt. I remember that. What are you saying, Euro African? How do you know that name? The one that begins with Malaya. Yeah. Are you really from Ghana? Because this name is normally used in either Kenya or Tanzania. How do you know that? Okay, what does it mean actually to begin with? The word MA, because I'm not reading it here, it's in Kenya, it's inappropriate. So Malaya, what does it mean maybe in Ghana? Yeah, I saw the part where you said you were when you were a truck driver, and then you're saying Kenya is a good place. So you've lived in Kenya. Is that what you're saying, bro? And I understand, bro. Nice one, Euro Africa. Mariam is saying yes, 19 years, all right. And you're a doctor to be, studying medicine. I remember that. Maja is saying thanks, even yours. Yeah, Shisho saying that's excellent. Finally monetized. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it has been a journey. Yeah. And then Ashish, I believe you got to the questions. Maybe if you never got them, I'll repeat them. Today I've run into an issue here. I cannot be able to pin them. My apologies for that. And then Karen, you're saying it's about the YouTube update, the one that YouTube views for long videos will get more views. Oh yeah, I also saw that. Yeah, I saw it this morning. Yeah. And then Karen, you're saying guess my age. Karen, you are 26, around 26, 27. Yeah, Maja is saying 29. Oh my, so Karen, you're 29, alright? Alright, so Maja is on point. Nice one. Alright, so Euro African, you're saying I spent time as a truck driver and I was going often to Nairobi. Amazing, amazing. So you know Nairobi, bro. That is great. Yeah, my brother from another mother. Euro African. Alright. So how's life in how do you call it? How's life in Europe? Yeah, you said you live in England, right? So how's life in Europe compared to life in Africa? What can you tell us, Euro African? Majay is saying by you knew the Karen's age by her profile picture. And Mariam, she's saying she wants to try and drive a truck. Yeah, I guess you'll have to go to the schools that those guys go to. Yeah, at some point I also had like how do we call it? I also wanted to try that at some point, and then I came to realize later on it wasn't my thing. Yeah, but Mariam, you can try it. I've seen a few ladies doing it. They are doing it very perfectly. So Maja is saying you drive your car, your dad's car, alright? You're African, you saying to drive truck is easy. You must just hold on to your wallet. Alright, you're African. Ninja, you're saying hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Ninja. Mariam, you're saying you're 11 years older than me, Mark. Yeah, actually, yeah, Mariam. And then, yeah, Karen is saying you're 29. Mosam Sengupta. Wow. Hello, Sam Sengupta. How are you? You saying Kai Senate? Oh, I'll thank you very much. I know Kai Senate actually. Yeah, he's also very famous from the US. And then Mariam is saying you're African. What is the color of your truck? Hello to Sengupta. You have a nice name there, Sengupta. So finally, Maja, God has answered your prayers. Yeah, yesterday you were complaining like the rains have been cut in your place, and then finally it's drizzling. Nice, good news. So you're African. You saying for now you don't have a truck. You're doing Uber in England. You're I have a question for you, brother. Like, how is life in Europe compared to life in Africa? What can you tell us? Are you saying in Europe it's terrible? So, Euro African YouTube actually hid your comment. I believe they normally hide sensitive comments, so maybe I'll not read it, but I've seen what you're saying. You're wishing to go back to your village in Ghana. Yeah, but bro, the thing is, just do what you want to do there, and then when you retire, obviously you'll come home. Just make that money. Yeah, you went there too for greener pastures. Yeah, even though I also believe that living in Africa, you are also making good money, but I think the money that you make in Europe is much than what you used to make in Africa. So bro, grind, yeah, and then when you retire, come back home. Oh, Mariam, she's asking what is the meaning of Uber. Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen your comment, Euro African. Kindly answer, Mariam. And then, yeah, that is what he means, Mariam. You asking, like, sorry, do you mean Uber that drives people to certain places? Yeah, that is what he means. Yeah, it's a kind of taxi, but now modern taxi. Yeah, online taxi. Uber everywhere. Come on, bro, Maja. We do not do politics here. Yeah, I think Karen is really surprised. Like, we Euro and Malaya. Uh-huh. All right, I understand you, Mariam. And then no, I don't think she was laughing at you, Hero African. Yeah, she's laughing at herself that I think she's explained herself. Come on, bro. We don't troll here. Yeah, we don't troll. Yeah, you can, but making fun is also allowed. But don't get personal. Yeah, tell us what you're watching. Yeah, so friend, excuse me. It has been 1 hour 27 minutes since we began this stream. Right now the time is 9:27 p.m. that is East African time. Also, if you're joining us for the first time, kindly take a few seconds to subscribe to this channel. I'll really appreciate so much. Like double tap. If probably you're watching using your phone, double tap your screen to give me a like. I see we have 9 likes. Yeah, we can do more. And we also have a gift section here. You can also gift me if you wish to. And then we have questions. It's a quiz game. Yeah, we normally do this every night. And the first question on our game is, what is the last thing you bought online? What is the last thing you bought online? The second question is, describe your mood only using punctuation marks. Describe your mood only using punctuation marks. The third question is, Windows or Mac? Windows or Mac? The fourth question is, what is the last video you watched before this stream? What is the last video you watched before this stream? And then lastly, who is your favorite creator besides me? Who is your favorite creator besides me? All right, Mariam. And then you're saying, no, bro, I don't laugh at you. I didn't read Uber correctly. Karen, you're saying, Karen, you're saying, you're making my night. All right. And then Maja, you're saying, a scammer call your phone, like a scammer called my phone. I told my dad. All right. Mariam, you're saying, no, you're African. We use camels in Egypt to travel. We don't have cars. That is the meaning of Okay, I'm not reading what Maja is trying to. Maja, you're trying to like divert the conversation to somewhere else. So, friend, immediately like our game normally takes like 1 hour 30 minutes. So I think the 1 hour 30 minutes is up. So the game is over. Yeah, the game is officially over. Yeah, it's been 1 hour 30 minutes since it began. So bye bye to the game. All right, sorry for that. So now is if you have a question, now's the time to ask. If you have something maybe you want us to talk about or to share, as long as it's appropriate. Yeah, because remember, in the channel we have children, yeah, like Maja, and then we have grown-ups, so we have to be considerate on whatever topic we want to discuss about. All right. So Mariam, you're saying destiny and then you're laughing. Karen, you're asking, what is your skincare routine? I believe that is for Mariam, right? And then Mariam is saying you use camels to travel. Maja is saying Aramis oil. All right. Oh, Maja. All right, Maja. Yeah, so friend, right now we have like 28 minutes to go. Yeah, I know what Aramis is. Actually, I also use Aramis, Maja. The one that we use to milk, yeah, milking jelly, that one. Currently, like only Aramis. Personally, for me, I only use Aramis. Maybe Maja uses something else. Maja, apart from Aramis, what do you normally use, brother? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Maja, bro, you need to stop playing with our minds. How can a 9-year-old, actually 8-year-old boy have pimples? Mariam, you're asking, Mark, what is your head routine? Okay, Mariam, my head routine is I normally shave on Sundays. Yeah, every Sunday I normally go to the barber shop and then get my hair cut. Yeah, he's lying to us that he's 9. A 9-year-old boy cannot have pimples. I don't think so. I do not even know what ectoderm is. Karen, you're asking, so you never allow your hair to grow? Yeah, normally whenever it yeah, actually I don't allow it to grow. Yeah, I normally shave like Jordan always, and then maja and then we have you saying, let me change my picture. How many times are you going to change your picture? Like tonight, you see you've already changed it, and now you want to change. Yeah, let this one actually be for the time being, Maja. Yeah. I also want to see it. Like, is this your real picture, Maja? Or maybe you again uploaded somebody else's photo. Mariam was saying, why don't you allow your hair to grow? All right, that is a good question. Why don't I allow my hair to grow? Okay, for the longest time I've been shaving like Jordan, and I began doing it like as I wasn't really serious about going like completely Jordan, and then I got used to it. Like now, whenever hair tends to grow to come out, I normally scratch my head a lot. Like if you find me on Fridays, from Fridays, like on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, you'll see me like scratching my head. So that is an indication that the hair is coming out. So if I do not shave, I'll scratch my head so much. So I'm used to. Karen, you're saying Maja's free time. Nice. Okay, we've heard you, Maja. You have hair. Nice one. Karen, you're saying it makes someone look like a responsible man. Wow. So I'll take that as a compliment. Karen, nice one. I saw some of your dance videos, Karen. Are you a dancer? You normally do it like do you do it like a job, or you do it for like fun? Maja is saying at school, if you have long hair, utachapwa, and like you'll be caned with long hair, right? And then you're saying you're sorry. Why are you sorry, bro? Mariam, who's the question for? Like, will you be putting your pictures on your profile or what? All right, and then Karen is saying I'm doing it for fun. Amazing. And then we have Donnie. Thank you very much, Donnie. Yeah, Donnie has sent us a gift. I appreciate so much. Oh, so Mariam is asking Maja. I think Mariam, your comment or your chat has been hidden by YouTube. You're asking Maja like you a girl, a boy. I can't see your picture clearly. Yeah, profile pic clearly. Maja is actually a boy, Mariam. And then Karen, you're saying I don't really know many dancing styles. All right. So Maja has made a statement. He is a boy. All right, Maja. Thank you for that, for the clarification. Yeah, we have 20 minutes to go. Yeah. Maja, what are you talking about? You guys, personally, I cannot really see it clearly. Like, I have to get so close for me to see that clearly. You guys tell Maja, yeah, do you like his profile pic? Mariam, do you like it? What about Karen? Do you like Maja's profile pic? All right. So Mariam, you're telling Maja, no Maja, you look beautiful, mashallah. And then, okay, Karen, you also saying Maja, you look good. Not masala, Maja, come on. She said mashallah. Hello Isaac, how are you, bro? Welcome home. How have you been? You're saying how, bro, how are you? I'm doing great, Isaac. Yeah, Isaac, you see, here in Kenya we normally call Isaacs, any Isaac, you call him Aizo, in short, Aizo. Hello Isaac. Anyway, how have you been, brother? How is everything? And then Mariam is saying I will post my picture for a few minutes. All right. I'm looking forward to that, Mariam, your picture. You guys tell Maja how he looks. Yeah, but the thing is, Maja, yeah, you do not really like, as a man, I don't care about your looks. Yeah, whichever way you look, that is you. Yeah, never care about your looks. Yeah, even if you ask Mariam here and Karen, like, do women normally look at how a guy looks before maybe she accepts him? They'll probably tell you no. Yeah. Karen is saying men care about their pockets. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so Maja, looks are for women. Okay, bro? Alright, so it's been 1 hour 45 minutes since we began the stream, so that means we have 15 minutes to go. Yeah, I can see Mariam laughing. Mariam, share what made you laugh with us. I mean, share the joke. Yeah, so Karen has added that looks can be deceiving. So Mariam is saying, I changed my profile picture. That's why I'm laughing. All right, let me see it. All right. Finally, I've seen you, Mariam. I've got the chance to see you. It's I've never seen you actually, to be honest. Yeah. Look, bro, welcome back. You're asking, what did you do all day? Today, bro. Today I did a video, but unfortunately it was not uploaded. I did a video, but though it was a continuation of my yesterday's video. Yesterday I was in a certain place whereby I attended a certain a tournament, football tournament. So I did half of the video and then I came to finish it here today. But also today I've not really been okay, like physically I've not been fit. I'm having some issues, but everything good. How about you, Luke, bro? Since the last time we spoke, how have you been? And then Maja is saying, Maja is still interested in his looks or how he appears. All right. Oh, thank you very much, Karen. I appreciate that. So Luke, you're asking, you got malaria or Loveria? Okay, I've never heard of about the second one, but like it's something that I cannot really explain now. I cannot really explain, but maybe if it persists, then definitely I'll go see a doctor. But for now, I'm just trying to manage it. So what did Maja do to his profile picture? Bro, what did you do? You finally uploaded your photo. All right. So look, you're saying second one is when your girlfriend doesn't give you. No, bro. Yeah. It's not about the second one. But I hope that come tomorrow morning, probably I'll be okay. Yeah, let me hope so. Yeah, so look, how about you, brother? How have you been? Maja, you're saying the mosquitoes troll us. Oh, to be honest, Luke and Karen, I've never heard of like this term. This is my first time. Yeah, like Loveria. Karen explaining that Loveria is a disease caused by loving someone too much. All right, now I know. Finally. Look, you're saying this is my own terms. I think look, also Karen has same terms. So Maja, you're saying first thing I'm 9, second I got rejected by my crush. Okay, bro, Maja. See, even if you're the most handsome man in the world, there are ladies that will obviously reject you. Yeah. So if you are rejected by your crush, do not let it weigh you down. Yeah. That happens to everybody actually. Even me, it has happened to me, not even once, several times. The ladies that you'll approach and they'll be like, no. The ladies that you'll approach and they'll not respond, not talk back. So that is very normal. Yeah, you need to get used to it. Like you'll experience that in like your life. Yeah. So learn to accept rejection. You just move on. Like she said no, okay, next her, I'll go to somebody else. Mariam is saying, did you see my previous picture? I took it at the university conference. Yeah, I saw it, Mariam. Yeah, but I think it was a selfie. Was it a full picture? So Maja is saying, my life, my rules. I don't even care. Yeah, that is the spirit, bro. Yeah. If she rejected you, if she turned you down, that is part of life. Luke, you're saying, come on, Mark, show me or tell me something interesting. All right, Luke. So unfortunately, Luke, you came when we had finished discussing about all interesting things. Actually, right now, Luke, we have like only 7 minutes before we wrap it up. But Luke, maybe now that we have somebody known as Maja here, kindly, yeah. Now this is a request from me to you. Like I want you to advise Maja. Maja is our friend, is 9 years old, I think 8, actually turning 9 the 20th of this month. What can you say about men and looks? Luke, now that your name is Luke, what can you talk about men and looks? I mean, not looks actually, appearance, how they appear physically. Yeah. What can you say about it anyway? Oh, you asked early today. Mariam is saying selfie. Yeah, I saw it, Mariam. I did. Yeah, you're actually beautiful, Mariam. Yeah, let me tell you that I know you've heard that from some few people. I also heard that you look nice. So look here, like why so early today? We're not. Okay. The thing is, bro. We did some adjustments to our streams look. Nowadays we normally do a streamers from 8 p.m. that is East African time to 10 p.m. I believe 8 p.m. in India it's 10:30. So we begin from the 10:30 and we go all the way to 12:30 Indian time. So bro, and then the following day, that is tomorrow morning, I'll begin another stream at 4 a.m. and then all the way to 6 a.m. Yeah, we did some adjustments to at least allow us to do 20 per day. Ajay, you're talking about food in. Yeah, I'm wrapping up, bro. Okay, you're saying the beard is interesting, maybe. Oh, I'll thank you for that, Karen. So look, you're saying charisma are most important. All right. So Maja, are you taking notes? Are you listening to what Luke is saying? Charisma. And then Mariam is saying, Maja, good hair. All right. So Maja is hungry. He's getting on Saturday. I'm asking like, you really think that? Thanks anyway, but I'm not a bit as beautiful as you say. All right. And then yeah, I do not know who's that is directed to from Majai saying what? Look, you're asking what food did you eat? So today I ate ugali. I believe I've said like I've explained what ugali is. Maybe that question is for Maja. That is for Maja. So Maja is saying it's Indomie. Do we have some Indomie? Yeah, so right now we have 2 minutes. Now you Maja tell us what that is. Yeah, personally I have no idea what that is. So kindly tell us. Oh, Maja, you saying you ate ugali na cabbage. Yeah, the combination of ugali and cabbage. When you write that in Kiswahili, when it's translated to English, it's written as like it translates to characteristics of cabbage. When you say ugali na cabbage. And look, you're saying you always want to run Mark, like you are actually not interested. Interested in what, bro? Look, why do you think I always want to run? Yeah? Why are you saying so? And then Mariam is saying more. No, that is from Karen. Oh, Karen. Now that you've spoken of Mursik, Karen, I believe you come from the, how do you call them? The Kalenjin. Yeah, are you Kalenjin? Karen? And then why can't you tell her? Maja, why can't you tell Karen she's here? And then Luke is always looking at the time. No, bro. That is why you normally you saying that I normally run. No, I normally always want to keep time. You see, I need to finish early, go to bed. I normally sleep like for only 5 hours, and then again I wake up, again do another stream. Yeah, so I only want to keep time, bro. Not like I'm running. Yeah. And then we have and then we have Majay saying, tell me what is Indomine. We do not have anything like Indomine, bro. That is the wrong spelling. Alright, Karen is saying I'm Kalenjin. Amazing. Yeah, and then Mariam is saying, give me some. Alright, so right now it's actually, look, it's exactly 10:01 p.m. That is East African time. Yeah, so Mariam and Karen are talking about food, noodles. Majay is talking about where he comes from. And then he's saying he's coming. So you're going to visit Karen or what? Anyway, I want to thank each and every person here that contributed to the this amazing stream. Yeah, I've really enjoyed. I want to thank all of you once again. Even if I say thank you a million times, I know that cannot be enough, but it's from deep down in my heart. Thank you very much for chilling with me, chatting with me. I do not take that for granted. Yeah, I want to wish you all a blessed night. Sleep well. For those who are going to sleep, I know there are people who are going to work. I wish you the best. Bye for now. See you later. My name is Ino Mark 29. If this is your first time coming across this stream, kindly support me or support us by subscribing, like. You can also comment, and we will appreciate so much. So I do not want to forget those who gifted me. The first one was Christina. The second one was Rex, and then we had the third one I think was Donnie. Thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate them and I accept them. So bye. Once again, my name is Ino Mark 29. Always remember to keep peace, take good care of yourself, and do not forget to take care of your loved ones. Bye guys.